Che'il Mayan Chocolate started about 10 years ago. It's a family-owned business in Maya Center Village along the Southern Highway. Co-owner Narciso Saqui says he figured out his way to an organic, locally produced brand of chocolate by trial and error.
10 years ago, I have started playing with chocolate and there was nothing coming out of it. Absolutely nothing. I keep going and going, but every time I do something, it's always wrong. It's not the right thing. So I've got an opportunity to go out of the country to see how other people were doing their chocolate, and all I needed was just one shot.
And ever since then, the family-owned business took off. Che'il Mayan Chocolate now offers chocolate tours to give visitors an authentic farm-to-factory experience. It starts out with an educational walk on the farm to learn about the cacao with farmer Narciso Saqui.
This is how they bear fruit, and then not in its canopy like other fruit trees. It comes right off the branches all the way downwards to the base of the trunk. We have some flower here all the way down here. So that's where these fruits start off. From the pollination of the flower to maturity, we wait for 3 months, 4 months sometimes, because of different kinds, different varieties. We have 9 to 11 varieties of these fruit here on these farms.
And once the cacaos are harvested, the pods are cracked open and the beans are collected. Then they're transferred to a small facility where they're stored to ferment. And after the beans ferment, they are then dried and roasted. And from there, they're taken into the factory to be processed. It's time-consuming work, a labor of love for the Saqui family. And here at the processing facility, where visitors are 80% tourists, the Saqis are keen on making it educational. So they have designed the tour in a way that visitors experience the authentic, traditional way of making chocolate in the Mayan culture. It's personalized in such a way that visitors get to create their own chocolates by grinding their cacao beans on this Mayan stone called ca. But to meet the growing demands for his products, it is almost impossible for Saqui to create orders 100% on this traditional stone. And for that reason, Saqui has created a balance of mass production and authenticity, which serves as a critical part of his brand's identity.
I always keep the Mayan culture as my centerpiece, but at the same time, twisting it a little bit so that the people can appreciate what other products can be made in chocolate processing by not losing the cultural, traditional way of making chocolate. I don't want to lose the traditional way of making chocolate because it does also give the chocolate an authentic taste and an authentic flavor. Because I didn't go to school to make chocolate, I was trained by my late mom how to make chocolate. So I took her knowledge and I took some experience that I have from learning chocolate and I merged those together to create a hybrid, thus making our chocolate a lot more different from the other chocolatiers in Belize. I want to keep that as is. I don't want to lose the culture, but I also don't want to lose how we keep our product from getting out there and being mass produced.
Saqui says he has broken the rules in order to strike that balance. The roasting of the cacao beans is 50% manual and 50% mechanical, but authentically Belizean and still very much Mayan.
We mix those together to give us an authentic flavor. Our chocolate is different, and I can tell you that because a lot of the people that comes always tell me, wow, how come your chocolate is so different from the rest? But there are certain things that we're doing that is traditional, cultural, and we want to keep it that way. Whereas the other processors are just using these electric roasters or just roasting it the way they know it by the books. I don't go by the books. I break all rules and I make my own rule the way I want it. I guess that's what makes me Che'il, wild Maya, right?
And it is this ingenuity and entrepreneurial spirit that led to the creation of Che'il Mayan Chocolate's latest chocolate bar, his take on a candy bar with filling. Think Snickers or Mars, but this is healthier, more delicious, and locally made. Che'il Mayan Chocolate produces a number of other traditional chocolate bars. Some are flavored with vanilla, chili, mint, and other locally grown spices and herbs, but no fillers and hardeners. It is such a delicate process that these chocolates must be processed at particular times and stored at the right temperatures. Everything is processed, packaged, and sold right inside this facility in Maya Center Village.
This is just the way we process our chocolate and how we flavor them. We do not use any artificial flavoring in our chocolate. When we are processing our chocolate bars, as you've seen, is all pure chocolate. We only use natural ingredients. We do not use anything that's artificial or synthetic, because once you add something that is synthetic or artificial into any pure chocolate, it's no longer organic. It has changed to conventional chocolate. We don't make conventional chocolate, we only make pure chocolate. So what are our ingredients? Our ingredients are just basically sugar and vanilla and the 3 other ingredients that we add into our chocolate that we don't want to tell anybody, we don't want them to know, right? We'll keep it a secret. When we do our chocolate, we do it in such a way where the tempering is done properly so that that chocolate should just melt over your tongue or in the palate, and just the aftertaste after you eat it, just give it that fine, unexplainable flavor, which is quite unique from all the other chocolatiers.
And with a unique position in the market, Che'il Mayan Chocolate has leveraged this to capture the tourism dollars. But now they want to get this product out to the local market.
Our chocolate is made differently, it is grown differently, and the whole processing is quite unique from the other processors, and I think that's what keeps us on the top so far. I found, I guess, a unique position in the chocolate industry, and I want to maintain that position because that so far has taken us to the level that we want. Now that I'm at that level, I want to go to the next level, which is now tapping the Belizean market. I want to be able to get to everybody's pocket and have it there so that they can enjoy it.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.